Today is Thursday, February 23rd, and this is Citrus TV Now. I'm Goldberg, and here are today's top stories. The Women in Leadership Initiative is welcoming Gloria Somalake back to campus for a keynote talk on International Women's Day. The CUSE alum will be focusing on how women and girls everywhere can be empowered in the digital age within technology and education. The event will be held in the Shine Student Center from 1 to 2 p.m. on March 8th. Advanced registration is required. And the Student Experience Division here at SU has earned national recognition. The American College Personnel Association has awarded them with the most promising places to work in student affairs. Syracuse is only one of 27 institutions to be selected for this national recognition. The honor focuses on categories such as family friendliness, salary, and benefits, as well as professional development opportunities. And Disney's Animation's Vice President of Content and Inclusion is speaking virtually at SU in just a few moments. Jay Francis, a Syracuse alum, will be speaking in honor of Black History Month. He will share his experience growing a diverse, creative, and inclusive workforce at Disney. Over 16 years, Francis has worked on shows including Phineas and Ferb and Big City Greens. And the United States may be adding another star to their flag, believe it or not. Long Island is considering parting ways with the rest of New York and becoming its own state. Assemblyman Keith Brown of Long Island said it's an ATM for New York City and has had enough money and local services to survive on its own. Brown has not yet put forward a secession bill. He's also considering that Long Island may get annexed by Connecticut or Rhode Island. And a former jail guard who beat and seriously injured a detainee in Schenectady has been sentenced to 6 months in prison. Eugene Selly pled guilty to felony assault and misdemeanor in November of 2020. Prosecutors had offered a plea deal that would land him in state prison for 4 years, but he instead admitted to all charges in exchange for a 6-month sentence in local jail. And coming up after the break, 2 SPD officers resigned to avoid criminal charges. Stick with us.
It's not that hard.
My big man fingers are having a problem with these little tiny buttons.
Whoa, watch it there. Your blood pressure's gonna go through the roof.
Tell me about it. I'm trying to learn how to get it down. Instead, it keeps going up.
High blood pressure can increase the risk for heart attack or stroke. Learn how to keep yours at a healthy range.
Ever hear a voice command? Just say text barbershop to 97779.
That's not what I said.
Just give me that. Now my blood pressure's up.
2 Syracuse police officers have resigned to avoid criminal charges. Officer Ahmad Bradley was on paid administrative leave after firing a shotgun in his apartment complex in Clay. Officer Milton Sustash was also on leave after interfering in an investigation which ultimately led to the arrest of his sister for driving while intoxicated. Both officers will be decertified as law enforcement officers, but will not Congress and federal regulators to take additional action to prevent freight rail hazmat disasters. She spoke today in the wake of the toxic train derailment in East Palestine, Ohio. She says, quote, "The health and safety of New York residents remains my administration's top priority." The train derailment that took place in East Palestine, Ohio, emphasizes the need for preventative regulations and the adequate prepositioning of emergency response resources. And it's definitely chilly here in Syracuse, but is it going to snow? That's the question I know I want answered and everyone in Central New York wants answered. Citrus TV weather anchor Cora Mayer-Costa is here to answer the question. Cora?
Well, Jacob, the snow will continue on to this weekend, so get ready, get your boots on. So currently it is 36 degrees. The wind chill is going to make it feel like 32. It's very glum out today. And then looking into tonight, it's going to be again the same glum, a little bit of a wintry mix. There's going to be snow showers with rain afterwards. So it's going to be freezing, very slushy, so be careful where you walk. Looking into the 3-day forecast, it's still windy and everything, so just be careful for the winter coming. Jacob, back to you.
Thanks so much, Cora. Coming up on News Live at 6, the Empire Corridor railroads are speeding up. Citrus TV reporter Max Williams will tell us how this impacts Syracuse railway travel. And that's all the time we have for you today on Citrus TV Now. For the latest, follow us at Citrus TV News on Twitter or check out our website at citrustv.com. I'm Jim Goldberg. The news continues in 1 hour with Sheila Costa and John Parrott.